Yay.
Yay! This is my fiance, Steven.
And this is my fiance, Cora.
And this is our engagement Q&A. We got engaged on April 1st, which was a beautiful day, considered every other day before that was rainy and disgusting and cloudy.
And the fact that it's April Fool's was not really even thought about.
No, it was just a day that it happened on.
Just wanted it to be the nice day, and that was the nice day.
Yeah, that was a nice day. So yeah, let's get into the questions. How does it feel now that you are engaged? The same.
It doesn't feel much different for me.
No, it doesn't. Not a whole lot. It's just I feel more committed now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You weren't as committed before?
No, I was committed before, but now it's like official.
Yeah. Kind of knew that this is where this was going, so
Yeah.
it wasn't really a different either way.
It was just nice to know that you wanted it.
Yes. I wanted to make sure you could get what you wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When was the moment you knew you guys wanted to get married?
I don't know when that moment was.
Same. I don't have like a specific moment.
Well, we knew a long time ago that that was the goal of this relationship.
Well, any of my relationships that I've been in, that has been the goal.
Yeah. I didn't actually feel that way until, I got in a relationship with you, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 That's what we wanted. That's where we were going.
Yeah.
I wanted to settle down and eventually get there, and so that's what happened.
Yeah.
Well, it's happening.
It's happening.
Yes.
We're in the process of getting married.
One step at a time.
Yes. Do you want a long or short engagement? Well, it's probably gonna be longer
Yeah.
because we're moving and we can't really start the process of doing anything until we get settled down. So maybe 2025, maybe 2026. It all depends on what happens.
I don't know. I'd say actually that could be kind of average. A lot
Yeah.
of people get engaged and then at least a year later they get married.
So I know some people, they plan a wedding in 3 months and get married. I don't know how they do that, but that's not happening.
I couldn't imagine that.
No.
It'd be too stressful.
Need my phone for this question, it's long. Okay, let's talk about the ring. Did you guys go ring shopping? Stephen, how long did you have the ring? Where did you hide it?
And how much did it cost?
Well, we didn't go ring shopping or anything like that. I just showed him a ring, early in the relationship and be like, this is kind of what I'm looking for.
Yeah. Well, we were looking at it and we wanted something that was unique because diamonds are overrated. Sorry if you really like diamonds, but I didn't want something that was just colorless and clear. I wanted something a little bit more unique and special. So we were looking at rings, and she said that she liked a certain one, which happened to be moss agate, and we both like rose gold, so I remembered that. How long did I have it?
Yeah.
I think I had it for probably a month.
Wow.
I had it for a month, and I was just waiting for nice weather so we could go out and do something. Actually have it be somewhat memorable. It was memorable, but just not in the way that
That we wanted.
that I wanted it to be, but
Yeah.
and I mostly just kept it either hidden in my computer desk in the very far back corner.
Oh, yeah.
I put some stuff over it, and then in my backpack as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And you want to know how much it was?
I don't know. I don't really care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as long as you don't care, it was probably about $850, $900 because it's not $1,000 ring and it's not a $200 ring.
Yeah.
I wanted something that was not too cheap but also not outrageously expensive. I couldn't have something that was outrageously expensive, but I also wanted it to be special enough. And
It totally is.
yes, so
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good amount. It's a reasonable amount, especially when people are always talking about, well, I don't want to spend so much on a ring. You don't have to.
No, and I didn't want you to.
Exactly.
I know some people are like, oh, you have to save up 3 months of your salary to buy an engagement ring. I'm
Yeah.
like, what is the point?
Yeah.
It's gonna get wrecked. I don't want it to get wrecked,
No.
but you're
It's-
gonna wear it.
Yeah, and at worst case scenario, it's in the realm of replaceable.
Mm-hmm.
And mine was $36. It's tungsten carbide. It's a rose gold, and it's cheap and it's durable. It's comfortable. It's what I think matters most.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'm comfortable with the amount that I paid for it. I like that. Yeah, and it looks nice, and it worked out.
Yeah. Okay, this is a question for Steven. What was the process of finding the ring, proposal planning, and proposing like? What was going through your head the week of and day of?
What was the process of finding the ring? Well, we went over that. Proposal planning and proposing like. My coworker actually is engaged and in the process of planning her wedding and going through it. So I was actually trying to ask her about things like that.
Yeah.
But anything that she had was kind of a little bit bigger than what I wanted.
Right.
And a lot of our relationship is kind of like based on modesty and whatnot, so I kind of wanted something to be modest yet unique. So I was almost thinking of going down to like Lakeside when the flowers and stuff were all done, and like happen to have somebody standing there that would be like, hey, could you take a picture of us?
Right.
And then, oh, let's do a funny one. And be like, could you act like you're like an explorer looking that way? And then while you were looking that way, that's when I would have done it.
Oh.
But I couldn't get that to work, especially with all the weather not being great. And I don't know what the flowers are like down there. I don't think those are going to start to show
Not until
for a while yet.
Yeah.
And then I thought of the idea of, like pulling it out while we're doing like a selfie. So then that way we have like a recording of literally right there.
Yeah.
And then also having it recorded by someone else. But I couldn't get that to work either. So then that's why I chose to like do it under the guise of let's go take some pictures before we move, right? That way we have nice photos in the background and whatnot. And that worked out all right, I guess. 2 minutes into taking pictures with my camera, the battery died.
Of course,
or it was getting extremely low. It was at like 10% or something. And
somehow.
I don't know. I charged it up before, but I had 3, and I guess this is the bad one. It's one of the newest ones, but I guess it's bad.
Sad.
So it didn't want to do much because it was so close to being dead. So I decided to make a video, and then we would kind of do like we would like do a pose and stop for a couple seconds, and then that way we would have it that way.
Yeah.
And that's when I did it. That's when I proposed.
Yes.
It was a little janky, but it was funny and memorable, and that's what matters.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, question for me. What was your reaction to being proposed to, and were you expecting it? Did you know it was going to happen? Pretty much I kind of blanked out.
You just came to and there was a ring on your finger.
Well, I've heard all these women, getting proposed to, and they black out. They don't remember anything that their partner said.
Oh, fantastic.
But
I'm gonna delete that video.
I kind of blacked out. Just a tiny bit. I do remember everything. But
you were not 100% there.
I was not 100% there.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, you should propose again, because in my brain it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just so weird.
Just need to confirm it.
Yeah. Can you confirm that you actually proposed to me?
It's not gonna be like one of those videos where the person thinks that they're proposing, but they're like tying their shoe or whatnot.
Yeah.
Oof,
Oh my gosh, that would be rough. Was I expecting it? Teeny tiny bit. Because when you said, oh, let's go take photos, I went into the bathroom and I freaked out for a second.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, is he gonna propose? Is he gonna propose? No. He's not gonna propose. But is he?
So was that like an expectation, or was that just like hope?
That was just hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't an expectation.
So you weren't
at all.
really expecting it. You were just kind of thinking, oh, this could maybe be it.
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't expecting it. It just happens when I thought it might happen.
Well, when it's coming a long way, right?
Yeah.
You're always going to be thinking, when is this going to happen? Mm-hmm. This seems certainly like this could happen here.
Yeah, because we've never gone and like taken photos anywhere. So when you said that, I was like,
We're not the most photogenic people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we try.
Yeah.
Some of what we take are good, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just...
I do want to take more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would too. It's just... It's busy.
Yeah. Do you have any favorite moments or funny stories about the proposal? I left my phone in the car.
Right.
And I didn't get any photos for myself because I left the phone in the car. And then the battery
died. Kind of like just throwing a whole wrench into the plan. So I had to like think fast on my feet.
Yeah.
It still worked.
It still worked.
And then at one point I was taking pictures of the rings and I was like laying in the sand.
Yeah. He took a picture of his knees being all like sandy
and dirty. Yeah. They're cool pictures though.
They are cool pictures.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Yeah. What was funny was we made that engagement post.
Yeah.
And then all of like 30 seconds later, somebody saw it.
Yeah. And yeah, I forgot to tell my parents first.
Well, you didn't have time. It was 30 seconds.
Yeah. That I feel bad about. But it is what it is. It happened. Yeah.
That's the way it goes.
Why April 1st?
It's the only day that worked, really. It
was just beautiful and sunny outside, and it was like the first day that it was in a very long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just the day that worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No reason.
Yeah. It just happened to be April Fool's.
April Fools, we're engaged. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, don't do that. That's not cool.
No. Who did you tell first about the engagement? Facebook.
Facebook.
Because if I had my phone with me at the time, I would have been like, oh my god, look at what just happened.
Yeah.
But I didn't, and then we made the Facebook post and forgot to tell all of our personal family first.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. It was funny too because I kind of did it as a little bit of like a life update about that we're moving and stuff. So I made like the Facebook post is just kind of like a general post of just random stuff. And then when you hit see more, it would then just immediately say, oh, by the way, we're engaged.
Yeah.
And if you hit the little plus to see the rest of the pictures, then you would immediately see the ring and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it was funny, and I was really excited about doing that, so that kind of overrode everything else.
Yeah. That's okay. I was excited to do that too.
Yeah.
And totally forgot to tell my parents, and I just was in the moment.
Well, we were really enjoying it. We were laughing at it.
Yeah.
And trying to think of the best way to do it.
Yeah. It was really funny.
It was funny. I liked it. It's memorable.
It is memorable. Okay. So now we're getting into more wedding questions. Do you have a date for the wedding in mind, and where? In BC or Alberta? Wedding date? Not yet. We haven't really thought about that, but somewhere in the fall. That's kind of where I want.
Early fall.
Mm-hmm. Like late September, early October.
Where it's starting to be fall colors, but not too cool and definitely not too warm. Nobody would like that.
No. And we're thinking more in Alberta because we're going to be there.
It'll also be a lot cheaper, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Venues and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Will be more opportunity for that stuff as well, right?
Yeah. And we don't want the traditional wedding. We just want like a group of our family and friends to come and just celebrate. We don't want like, the big venue with us walking down the aisle and with everyone watching.
Yeah, it'll be more of a party than everything.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll elope and then just have a party.
Yeah. I think it'll be cheaper that way, unless we decide to go just too extravagant with decorations and stuff.
I know.
I mean, that's going to be expensive anyway. But it seems like as soon as you slap the label of wedding on something, it gets more expensive.
100%.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that joke. Be like, so what kind of, go to a venue or something, they'll be like, so what are you doing? Well, we're having a party. Oh, okay. What kind of party is it? It's going to be a themed party. Oh, what's the theme? It's going to be wedding themed. So you're going to have a wedding? No. It's just going to be a wedding themed party. So that way, instead of being $5,000, it might be $500.
Yeah. Exactly.
Whether it works that way or not, I don't know. But
and just say that there's gonna be a party.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, they don't need to know.
They
any
don't
of that
need
stuff.
to know the theme. We're doing all the decorations. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, they can complain after we pay.
Yeah. What part of the wedding process are you most excited about and not looking forward to?
Oh, I'm not excited for the planning.
Yeah, it's a lot of stress, honestly, but I think it will be fun. I've already picked out like a bunch of the colors that I would like the theme to be.
The warm. Are they warm colors? They're just.
Well, there's like some burnt oranges and some dark forest greens and olive greens.
Just
and
fall colors.
whites and beiges, and I've got some purples too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Mm-hmm. So what parts are you most excited about, though?
I think like the decorations and like DIYing with my family.
Yeah.
Yeah, DIY with you.
That will be the most fun part of it, I guess.
Yeah.
Because then you'll be going through like all the food and all the decorations and all that fun stuff.
So I want to do like a potluck. I don't want to like hire a caterer. I want like my family to cook, like us cook together and like have a big potluck.
Well, that'll definitely limit the amount of people that we have. Not that that's a horrible thing.
I feel like doing the guest list is going to be really hard.
Well, because people will want to come and like we'll have to decide who can and can't.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because we'll have to see how many people that we can have. And also, if we're doing it in Alberta, I don't know who the people are going to want to travel there.
Yeah. Which, to me, it's not that big of a deal if people can't show up. Mm-hmm. It's not something I want people to feel obligated to do.
No, it's just to celebrate our love, like us together.
Yes.
That's all that really matters.
Yeah. It's a celebration of us, not any sort of obligation or you have to do this or that.
Exactly.
It's just, we want it to be less, like not less stressful, just less forced, less ceremonial, less expect this, expect that. Just easier, more relaxed in general. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What season do you want to have your wedding in? What kind of theme are you guys thinking? And what is your budget? Well, I kind of already mentioned that I want to have it in fall.
Yeah.
And I've already kind of mentioned the colors.
Just kind of, well, the theme of that would kind of be fall.
Yeah, it's just like a fall. Yeah. And I don't know if I want like a white wedding dress or if I want like something like this. Just like a colorful that kind of matches the theme.
I would say that it kind of seems a little bit like what you're looking for is the rustic thing as well.
Yes, totally rustic.
So like a fall rustic theme. Mm-hmm. I'd say that's...
Yeah, rustic farm wedding.
So, Alberta.
Yeah. Our budget, I don't really have... I have no idea, honestly.
Well, that's the whole thing when you're saving for a down payment on a house, too. Mm-hmm. It's all expensive. It's a lot happening at once.
Like, I want it to be nice. Like, I want to have a nice party and have nice decorations. But a lot of those are going to be DIYs and, like, dollar store runs and gluing and painting and staining.
Well, you'll be like, we'll have to, like, buy, like, little bits of decorations here and there. Mm-hmm. Right? That seems to be the best way to do it.
Yeah. Cora, are you going to change your last name to Stringer? Yes. Yes, I am. I just don't know if I want to hyphenate my name or I don't know what I want to do.
Yeah.
It's like I like LeBlue, but also I want your last name.
Yeah, and if you hyphenate it, then it's even longer. Mm-hmm. And you got to incorporate that into everything. Everything legal.
Yes. Which might be too much, so I might just get rid of the LeBlue and just be a Stringer, and then on like the internet and everything,
you
I'd
can
be
still
Cora LeBlue Stringer.
Yeah, you can still unofficially. Yeah. Kind of thing.
Last question: what are you looking forward to most about married life? I don't know, just like being one.
The thing about that is we're kind of already there.
Yeah, we're already one.
For me, it'll just be easier for me to refer to you as my wife instead of fiance.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I can just say the wife did this, the wife did that.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
This is my wife. Mm-hmm. Instead of either saying this is my fiance or this is my girlfriend. It's just easier that way.
Just my wife.
Yeah, it
my husband.
Makes more sense with like the memes and stuff that we share with each other. Mm-hmm. Like when my husband does this or when my wife does this.
Yeah.
It's just more of like a more kind of like a conclusion. Kind of everything that we've come up to will have reached the point that we have been planning to for so long, right? And then there's like the whole 100% committing thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also like, building a future together and like creating our own little family.
Yeah.
That's what I'm excited for.
Yeah, I can't think of the words for it. It's just, it's all come together.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We've been spending all this time together, and then we're gonna actually be husband and wife.
Yeah. It's almost like we're reaching the goal, but then there's still more goals after that. But it's just
Yeah.
one of the biggest. It's like a milestone that we want to get to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like buying a house and having kids and just, going through life together.
Yeah. As committed.
As committed.
100% committed.
100%.
Officially committed.
Officially. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully you enjoyed it.
Well, I'll see you guys. Oh, whoa.
It's okay, it's after work. It's been a day. Boy, has it.
I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.